Hey guys, good morning from Capitol Hill. We're on our way to go see the House Republican Conference, try to find a candidate for speaker. We're late, we're very late, but they're always late too. So we'll still see if we see anyone famous going in or out.
Oh, yeah.
Squeeze.
Last night we had the candidate forum, and today we're going to go in and hopefully go through rounds of voting, but finally settle on a candidate who can get 217 votes on the House floor so that we can elect a speaker today. That's the goal, and we'll start that process right now. Obviously, I work with Tom as the whip. He's got a strong record. You saw last night. We have a lot of candidates that represent a good range of our conference that lay out good cases for what they want to do, and I think everybody's talking about the same things. It's about unifying our conference, getting us back on track. There's a lot of work to do. We've got an aid package to Israel that we've been working on. As majority leader, I've already been working with Chairman McCall and our other committee chairman to have a number of bills ready to go. Of course, we've got the McCall Meets resolution, 425 co-sponsors supporting Israel in their right for self-defense against these vicious attacks in this war. That's ready to go. We also have some other legislation, things like putting additional sanctions against Iran and their oil sales. That's how they fund a lot of their terrorism efforts. And the Biden administration has made it easier for Iran to sell oil in the world markets. That's brought billions into their economy. We want to shut that off, shut off their funding source. We also have legislation to freeze the $6 billion in hostage trade money that Iran would get, which they could use for additional terrorist operations. All of these things.
Someone over 50%. Now let me have a clear majority if you can. And I hope everybody pulls together with whoever's the majority, because we need it.
Do you think the people that are all endorsing individual candidates will drop their
They should. We don't want any more of what's just gone on for the last 3 weeks.
And his extreme progressives to leave and others, they could make a motion to vacate, and now all the Republicans could join with them. This is why you need real leadership that would make a tough decision like keeping government open and not being afraid in that process. That's a fundamental difference. I mean, when I look at Hakeem Jeffries not willing to stand up to the anti-Semitism, to say no comment, that's not a strong place to be. And taking this position by picking politics over people.
Will you go to the floor today? Excuse me. Of course.
Okay, so that's the scene inside the Longworth building where the Republicans are starting their first of many, many votes today. I got to get back to the White House because we have an event at 11:30, so we're going to run out of here and go downtown for a bit. All right, we're trying to get to the White House, but the Australian Prime Minister's motorcade is departing, so we're all stuck. Maybe if we can get to the side street, we can get around this chaos. Depends on these cars in front of us. All bailing out as well. Yeah, there he goes, behind the steam and smoke. Side road. Okay, after running all the way down here to the White House, we're not going to the White House. We must have put in the wrong email address or something like that, and we didn't get a credential confirmation or a rejection. So usually we get yes or no. Today I got nothing, so must have put in the wrong email. Doesn't matter. There's other stuff to do in the city. Let's go do that. Like starting with some food. Okay, we are heading down to the White House, even though we're not going in today. We're cleared to go in. I can go in if I wanted, but I'm not cleared to go to the event. So, what's the point of going in except to use the bathrooms or get junk food at the vending machine? Let's go right around and see what the sirens are all about. What else is up in the big city? Wow, so at the moment, all of Lafayette Park is currently closed. There's some fences up Wonder if they're going to keep it that way all during the official state visit. Possibly. Oh, look at these trees are turning color. So until they reopen, this is the closest point you can get to take your photos, which is why all the tourists are gathered out here. You know what? Let's go up by the Aussie embassy. Maybe that's where the guy went to this morning when he was blocking my road. I think I hear his motorcade up ahead, probably heading down 14th Street. Yep, motorcade up ahead. Let's go see where he's going, yeah? There's the Prime Minister in those two cars. Wait a second. What flag is that? That didn't look... Oh my God, that's a hammer team. Guys, that's not the Australian Prime Minister. This is someone else. They got a hammer team. I think this was a white flag. I wonder if there's an Israeli guy here. Oh, and they're going to the Hay Adams. Or are they back? No, they're going to the White House. Oh, it's the Vice President. Duh. Okay, so that was the Vice President's motorcade. She's coming into work a tad late today. Yeah, when I saw the hammer team, I kind of realized that wasn't the Aussies. They don't need hazmat, hazardous material emergency response, or whatever they call them, hammer. All right, let's get out of here. Okay, so the VP's arriving at the office. It is 10:34. All right, she had a little lie-in, I guess, this morning. Let's continue on. We were going up to the Australian embassy before all that. And the Aussie embassy is just up this road. I don't know if he's there, though. He was there yesterday for a big event, so I'm not sure he'd go back today, but let's check it out. Okay, that building across the street is the Australian Embassy, and we do actually have a police car in front of it. Not sure. There's like a police car and a Suburban. I don't think, though, the whole motorcade is out in front. Just a couple vehicles. Let's go take a look. This building, by the way, used to be the National Rifle Association headquarters. The NRA used to be located right here. And then they got tired of DC's politics interfering with their mission, so they moved out to Virginia, where they were much friendlier. Yep, there is the Australian Prime Minister's vehicle right out in front with its flag flying, parked on the road. Let's see if we can get a picture. We're right across the Daniel Webster statue, not the guy who wrote the dictionary. Oh yeah, so the motorcade is all parked down in there. There's the motorcycles all lined up down over there. Let's swing around. Baton Street. Huh, never knew we had a Baton Street. So these guys are pretty chill. That's a sign that nothing is about to happen. And down over here, the principal's vehicle with the flags. And they're waiting for him to come out. But if he was coming, oh, wait a second, the press is all coming out. Maybe that's a sign something's about to happen. Let's take a picture. Okay, up on 16th Street, heading towards the White House. This is the University Club, and it's next to the Russian ambassador's house. This used to be the Russian embassy before they bought the massive place up on Mount Alto where they are today. And now that's the Russian ambassador's pad. Pretty nice digs. Let's cut back through Black Lives Matter Plaza and make our way to the White House. The park has reopened, so it was just closed for the Vice President's arrival. That's a bit excessive, but, well, they had the need to do it, they did it. Let's go on into the park. So as I was pointing out yesterday, there is a screen that's been put up around the front, the north portico. That's where the Australian Prime Minister will arrive tomorrow night for dinner, the state dinner. They'll be all dressed in their fancy clothes, and that is a security screen for them. If I get selected in the pool, I can go behind there, but I don't think I will be. I haven't before, though. I did this. If you look at the South Korean video, I was actually able to go back behind that screen. It'll come down the day after. Oh, the Blair House closure means we can't go down that road, so we got to go back around this way. Go out the other side. Through the bollards. Okay. The National Christmas tree looks pretty shabby. Look at that. Bunch of dead branches. It's only like 2 years old. So somebody told me that that tree there was at one time the National Christmas tree. Now it's sort of a landing light for the White House. We got a motorcade out there. We got the press riser set up for tomorrow's event. And we got a whole bunch of tourists out here. Let's go around. Okay, we made it around them without running over a single person, more or less. Where to next? Food is what I want. Okay, we got sirens coming, I think. And the road looks like it's closing up again. Maybe they're coming back to Blair House. Let's go up and take a look. Yep, we've got a return. The Australian Prime Minister is making their way back to Blair House. In fact, there's the car. There's the car through the steam. Let's slide on up. Maybe we can get a photo if I got enough time to get there before they get out of the vehicle. There is the press vans. There it is. Okay guys, so they've had 2 or 3 votes up here. Congressman Emmer is the vote leader, but does not have a majority, so who knows what's going to happen. I'm going to stick my head back in just on the off chance that they might have the votes at the 4th or 5th ballot, but then I've got to run to a lunch. So let's go back into the Longworth building and see what's going on. Yeah, it's something different. We've just heard applause coming from the conference. So the press is literally swarming to the door.
Emmer and Johnson. Class 2, yeah.
Okay guys, so Emmer just won the 5th vote. I don't have the details, but I got an alert. He has won the vote. I had to leave because I've got a lunch date. Such is life. So I'm not worried. I think they're going to be back voting again in a few days. That's how it sounds like. All right, let's go eat some lunch. Okay, guys, so it's already dark, and as you probably know, Congressman Emmer won the election in the Republican conference and then 4 hours later dropped out. Yeah, they are back to square one. Listen, I'll be busy at the White House tomorrow. I won't be up on Capitol Hill, but we'll keep you abreast of any developments down there when we can. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.